Hey folks, welcome back to America's Worst Podcast. I'm Austin Q. Today we have Raul Atondo, and we're going to be asking and answering 10 quick questions for the veteran Satanist from the average guy.
Or the satanic veteran.
Or the satanic veteran.
Whatever works for you.
All right. Raul, first question. Let's just get right to it. Are you better than everyone else?
Putting me on the spot. Am I better than everyone else? No. Am I better at something? Yes, I am. Satanism doesn't view everybody as the same thing. Everybody has differences, therefore everybody's different. We're not egalitarians, we're individualists. Even in Satanism itself, each Satanist is his or her individual. We self-deify, so we see ourselves as our own gods.
Okay, alright. Second question. Can murder be justified, or is murder never warranted?
Murder deals with killing, deals with dying. Things die in nature. We are a religion of vengeance. We don't believe in turning the other cheek. We're not pacifists. So people deserve to die. I believe that certain people do deserve to die. We operate in the law of the jungle. Lex talionis, an eye for an eye, a bullet for a bullet, and so on. So, do some people deserve to be murdered? Yes.
Okay. Third question. Is it okay to be LGBTQ?
On the other one, do some people deserve to die? I would say yes, because murder is a whole different subject in itself. To your question, we don't care if you're gay. Is it okay that you're gay? If it works for you, yes.
Okay.
Do your thing.
So is it okay for you to be gay?
Yes.
Okay.
If I was gay.
Question 4. Is sex before marriage considered a sin?
In the traditional sense, in our sense, no. We operate with the 9 satanic sins. It's up to the individual. Satanism is individuality. Satan represents strength. And we don't deal with idealism, so things are going to happen the way they're just going to happen, the way the individual sees them happening. So not the way things should be or the way things ought to be, just the way things are. Excuse me. The ruler of the earth. So let things just happen the way they are going to happen, not the way they should happen. Idealism. If somebody was this or that, then take that difference and use it. Just whatever it is, be the best you that you want to be. Don't matter about what other people are going to think, because they're going to think that either way.
Okay.
People want to think.
So if you end up having sex before marriage, no big deal?
No big deal.
Okay. All right. Next question. Who do you worship in the afterlife?
Who do you worship in the afterlife? To worship is to mean grand adoration. We are atheists, so we are first highest value. So if we were to worship anybody, we worship ourselves.
Okay.
Do we worship anybody in the afterlife? It's a nonsensical question to the Satanists, because we don't believe, most of us, I don't believe in an afterlife. I don't believe in an afterlife.
Okay.
I don't speak for others.
No afterlife. All right. 6th question. How important is love and how important is hate?
I look at them almost as the same thing.
Okay.
I love this book, but I love my mom as well. Different types of love. Different types of hate. I don't know about that.
Well, okay. Let me sharpen it up a little bit. If you love someone, let's say you love a certain object or person, is it easier coming from your religious views as a Satanist to just forget about that person? Or is it like, have you been, after all of what you've read and the knowledge that you've acquired, is it easier for you to let that person go? Or is there always going to be that piece,
Fantastic question, Austin.
Thank you.
Is it easier for you to disperse with what doesn't work for you?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Some things are gonna live, and
Mhm.
some things are just gonna die. I enrich myself by enriching the people around me, thus them enriching me. So I want to be self-preservation and the nature around us.
Mhm.
So if I put my apartment in what we refer to as a total environment, whether it be films, posters of films, music, it's very conducive to me.
Mhm.
So it's all about the individual.
Okay.
So love and hate, it's if you're a fucking dick, we're just going to treat you as. Unless you say, hey dude, I'm sorry Raul that I fucked something up the other day, X, Y, and Z. So we're not really a religion of forgiveness. We're not a right light religion. We are a religion of vengeance. We're a religion of self-preservation, an individuality, strength, liberty, our own personal freedoms. So, spoonfuls, love and hate, rather than everything that's bad, everything should be hated. That is that. That's very linear thinking. That's very superficial thinking.
Okay.
And that's not the way we operate.
All right. Next question. Is ripping people off for your own benefit considered a bad thing?
A bad thing. I know what you mean by that question. Considered a bad thing? No. Some people are just dumb. Some people are smart. Levels, stratas, stratification, inequality.
Mm-hmm.
So if somebody's just a dumb fuck, we're going to take advantage of that. Because some people need to learn.
Okay.
They need to learn by their own experiences in life. But if you're just going to if you don't want to listen to anybody, you just want to listen to yourself, sounds like you're really arrogant. So if I'm smarter at you than about something, I'm going to take advantage of that, of what I know, and I'm going to use that to modify the surroundings around me in accordance to my own will and to my own desires.
All right. Next question. Is lying bad? Which is kind of almost the same.
Yeah.
But is lying bad?
No, it's not.
It's not like a sin or anything like that.
No, it's just lying. Everybody lies.
Is it human nature?
Is it a aspect of human nature? That's a huge question. I would say yes.
Okay.
I don't speak for myself on that one.
All right. Question 9. Can you worship any other god as a Satanist?
Can you worship any other god as a Satanist?
Can you be multi-religious?
Can you be multi-religious? That in itself, I'm going to say no to.
Okay.
Can you worship any other?
Can you be a Satanist, and can you also follow the Ten Commandments, or can you follow Buddhist teaching?
No, we're not cherry pickers.
Okay.
Satanists are born, not made. Not born. Satanists are born, not made. There's no conversion. I'm going to try Christianity out next week. I'm going to try Buddhism out. I'm going to practice it. Satanism is very earnest. It's honesty. It's the biggest taboo. Satan. With us, it's either we are or not. It's very a hard-nosed way to look at life. If I see... I'm sorry, what was the question again?
Can you worship any other god or religion?
No. It's if you find something that's different about yourself and you're like, for some reason Satanism doesn't jive with you, doesn't resonate with you, then you were never a Satanist to begin with.
Okay.
Yeah. If don't lie to yourself, man. Don't lie to yourself. Vital existence, one of our tenets. If you lie to yourself, why even leave the front fucking door? Very Larry King. It just be who you are.
Okay.
Be whatever you are. Being satanic is what I am. It's not who I am. Who I am is a social construct. What I am is much more. We are legion. We're not just sheep. Satanists are goats, and we make things happen. We're movers and shakers and movers. Some of us more than one thing. But we get that.
If the people are the sheep and the Satanists are the goats, who are the wolves?
We are. We're also that.
Okay.
Both are symbols of strength, the wolf and the sheep. The goat, symbol of fertility, the goat of Mendes, which was an ancient city that basically worshipped the goat. So we're all about celebration of life, vital life. We're not just we don't just blanket everything and say everything's badass. Not everybody's a rock star. The individual Satanist sees themselves as a rock star. I'm a rock star, since I see myself as my own God. I have my own value system. Some people have no fucking system in their life. No structure, no order. Do something, but don't infringe on other people, unless they're just being a jackass.
All right. Last question. Do you have to go to church every Sunday, or do you have to spend an allotted time to worship the Satanic Bible?
Once more for good measure. Can you ask me one more time, please?
Do you have to go to church every Sunday, or do you have to spend any allotted time to worship? So do you have to set like 1 hour a day up of worshiping facing east or praying? Do you have to spend every Sunday going to church or not working? Okay. Is there any kind of set up schedule for you in regards to worshiping your religion or practicing it?
Sure. So,
or is it just whenever you feel like it?
Some of us, maybe all of us, I don't know. There's one of our tenets is Satanism demands study, not worship. Study, not worship. So we read a lot. We don't go to church. We're our own things. We're our own temples. Our brain, our skull. It encapsulates the most intricate organ, our brain, the human brain, the carnal brain. And we don't have to go anywhere to pay adoration to or anything else, to life, something that gave us something. We don't put things externally. We're internal people. We're internal folk. With the Satanic Bible, this isn't the Satanic Bible, but we see it. The Satanic Bible is simply a mirror that only the Satanist will see himself in. Reverend Daniel Bird of the Church of Satan. I see it, I identify it, and I study it. I investigate it. We investigate. We're not superficial people. We're not superficial human animals. We just see it, we understand it, and we try to master it, and then we make ourselves relevant. If you don't see yourself being relevant, then get out of it. But we follow it. We follow principles, guidelines. It's one big freaking guideline, and we use it, and we contort our will upon others that deserve it, upon anything else that's outside of us.
Folks, that's all of it. Again, this is America's Worst Podcast. I'm Austin Q. This is Raul Atondo. Raul, any last mission statement you'd like to give our viewers before we cut out?
Be relevant. Bring something to the table. The Church of Satan is a mutual admiration society. It doesn't do anything for the individual Satanist. We do something for it. You bring something to the table, and the table is life. I affect life by being a Satanist. Life doesn't affect me. Otherwise, I'd just be a victim of life. Don't be a victim. Be a warrior. Hail Satan.
All right, guys. Please subscribe. We'll see you next time.